Welcome back, everybody, to LA Noire. This is part.
You don't think that asshole Jameson could have done it, do you?
And
whoever did it. At least it wasn't that Dahlia fuck.
And we just had
How do you know that McCaffrey didn't do the dog?
this guy right here ram into the back of our car.
I have a list of over 200 suspects.
Okay.
His name was never on it.
Can you drive to this one?
And we need to go to Central Police
And where
Station.
exactly are we going?
And that guy's honking at us, even though he was the one who ran it.
If you think the list is exhaustive, Rusty, who am I to argue?
Listen, let's just work the case at hand, shall we? Then we can sit down and put all the puzzle pieces together at a later date.
I'll hold you to that.
Alright. Now we are back at the police station. Now let's see.
You sure you can make it stick with one of these suspects, Jim?
It's either McCaffrey or Tiernan, sir. I think Jameson is an aberration.
All right. I'll deal with that degraded lunatic myself.
All right.
He's got some fearful retribution coming. Tiernan isn't one, McCaffrey isn't two. I want a confession from one of them.
Alright, I'm gonna say
Don't fail me, young folks.
it's hard because we have McCaffrey with the bloodstained shirt and the blooded iron, but the thing is, the iron's at the bowling alley. So, who's in one? Tiernan.
Why did you run, Tiernan?
I was the last one to see Evelyn that night. I knew you would think it was me.
Relationship with victim.
Can you describe your relationship with Evelyn?
I barely knew Evelyn.
Keep lying to me and I'll have you charged and in front of a grand jury before your feet touch the ground.
How can you possibly prove Evelyn and I were more than friends?
Pawn ring, vagrancy, missing ring, time of death, handbag. Bravo, torn letter. Bridger's tire. For a boy after an argument.
How come this is so hard to believe? A man and a woman getting along, liking each other just as friends.
I don't know if I got that right or not.
You and Evelyn were drinking together last night, and she had no other place to stay.
I don't know what happened last night. I don't remember.
Shifty eyes. He's doubtful. I don't really have any evidence. Other than maybe... I'm gonna doubt it.
If you don't give me some reason to think differently about this, Tiernan, I'm gonna have to go to the DA.
I drank half a bottle of scotch. I don't remember a goddamn thing.
Aristotle's Metaphysics, the book that belonged to McCaffrey.
McCaffrey saw her looking at her once and laughed in her face.
And you're saying Evelyn stole it.
She wanted something of his.
You don't like McCaffrey, do you, Tiernan?
He's full of the common man routine, but he props up a bar like the rest of us. Evelyn thought he was going to be a great novelist. He had nothing but vitriol for her.
Do you own a car, Tiernan?
No, I don't.
Have access to a lug wrench?
No, we use a lot of them to clear jams in the pin setting machines.
I want the truth. I think you broke into McCaffrey's apartment and planted a lug wrench there.
I didn't do that, and there's no way you can prove any different.
The lug wrench, the tire iron, because it has the markings for the thing on it.
As hard as this is for you to contemplate,
Damn it.
I really loved Evelyn. She was kind and gentle to me.
Evelyn was missing a ring
God
from her
damn,
right
it
hand.
sucks.
That's strange. She always wore it. Big black circular disc with a white E in the middle. It was made from an old typewriter key. A present from the prop department at her old movie studio.
We're going to talk to McCaffrey. You need to think about what you've told us, Tiernan. You're not in the clear.
Well, that sucks. Just because of that tire iron, I could have swore it was him, but no. It wasn't.
Those vice boys get in on your side?
Alright.
I don't want no part of it.
You ready to answer some
Finds out,
questions?
we're dead.
You think I have all the answers?
People who run from the police usually have something to hide.
Touché, detective. Let's see where this takes us.
Okay.
You told us you barely knew Evelyn Summers.
She hung around sometimes. I had very little to do with her.
You'll have to do better than that, Grosvenor. We know about you and Evelyn.
Evelyn was a lush, and a boring one at that. You can't link her to me.
We have... book.
We know that you thought enough of her to loan out your copy of the Metaphysics.
I what? I did no such thing. That bitch stole that book from my apartment. The impudent fucking moron.
And that made you angry?
Angry? I was livid. Looking up at me with that stupid face of hers, begging me to forgive her. Aha. Very good. That's one to you, detective.
Evelyn died sometime around midnight. Remind me, where were you?
I was at home, writing. I'm working on a manuscript.
The lie! The bloody tire iron!
You're lying, McCaffrey. You were out at the rail yard.
And what do you have that proves I was there?
I want to say this.
You're going to have to
Damn
do
it.
better than that, detective.
It's either going to be you or Tiernan, Grosvenor.
Make it stick, detective. The party has good lawyers.
This guy was willing to rat his mother
I found him.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need the jacket on a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Just a moment, Detective. McCaffrey was formerly under surveillance by the Red Squad. Convictions for petty theft. Dishonorable discharge from the Army during training at Syracuse. Assault on a local woman. Says he almost beat the woman to death.
Thanks.
Let me go over my case notes. We didn't see the ring in his apartment. Handbag. Upper half of torn letter. Liquor purchase. Robin testifies victim bought whiskey for a boy after an argument. The boy has to be Tiernan. And that's bowling alley. I got all those wrong. go back in here and ask him about his criminal record.
You were in the war?
Yes, I was. Seeing the things that I saw, it changes a man.
Lie.
I came back here determined to change things.
He got discharged at Syracuse.
All I wanted was a pen and an opportunity to speak out.
You told us before that you had only minor run-ins with the police. You didn't mention petty theft.
I've never been in trouble for violence. That's the salient point here, isn't it?
Oh, you haven't?
You're lying, McCaffrey. You have a history of violence towards women.
How do you turn a couple parking tickets and a petty theft misdemeanor into an assault charge?
Bam.
We know all about you and your dishonorable discharge, beating some poor woman near to death in Syracuse. You've never been in combat, McCaffrey. Your whole life is a fraud.
She was a goddamn peasant whore! She tried to steal from my wallet. I could have fought for this country. I could have...
You beat her because she stole from you. Because she tried to outsmart you.
The ignorant audacity of the bitch. What is a man supposed to do? Sit there and take it? How is a man supposed to call himself a man?
And Evelyn Summers, a poor, drunken nobody, stole your book.
And she got what was coming to her.
I don't know if this is the right guy. I mean, he looks so angry.
Governor McCaffrey, I'm charging you with the murder of Evelyn Summers. She was a sad lady who never hurt anyone except herself. I hope God finds a way to forgive you.
Congratulations, boys. You bagged the fine catch. Another red to boot. Grand. Now, I want you to put this business about a repeat offender out of your mind. This McCaffrey creature shows no remorse. And neither will the grand jury. You would have to walk a long mile to find a better candidate for an unmarked plot in a prison graveyard.
Alright, sweet. Guess it wasn't the boy. Aw, yeah. Aw, yeah. Just because I did really bad with Kieran, that's like the only reason why. That's the only reason why is to, I have so many questions correct wrong, because I failed all the questions for him, even though it's like, it's either A or B, you know, to one or the other. It's because if you get one wrong, but it still gives you the same response type thing. Flashback, alright.
We have lost most of Shaughnessy and Dunn's squad. The gunny is dead, first platoon is in worse shape. That medic is either crazy or the bravest man alive.
Then we rally with the first, then try for the Nambus.
It's sheer to the left. To the right, it goes right through a pass with 2 Nabus and enfilade. Mate, we can lose everyone.
Lieutenant! Get back off this fucking bridge! They'll start walking the mortars back to their own positions! We only have minutes! I'm in charge here, Sergeant! Get your men off the bridge, Lieutenant! What's your unit, Sergeant? We don't have time for this, Lieutenant! What's your unit, Sergeant? I company 22nd Marines, Lieutenant, and we just saved your ass by fording the river. My orders are to reconnoiter the... I think that point is now moot! You have 10 men left! My orders are to save what's left! Move out!
Damn. Quarter murders.
Well done, lads. You did well with the Summers case. But we have a problem. The examiner received a new letter today.
Do you mind if I take a look, Ray?
Go right ahead. They've both been rinsed in gasoline like the previous letters, so I can't lift a print.
Oh dear. What does this say? The poetic works of Percy B. Shelby.
To suffer woes, which hope thinks infinite.
To forgive
wrongs darker than death or night.
To defy power which seems omnipotent. To love and bear do hope till hope creates. From its own wreck the thing it contemplates. Neither to change nor falter nor repeat. This, like thy glory, Titan is to be. Good, great, and joyous, beautiful and free. This is alone life, joy, empire, and victory. Alright. We'll go for this one. Looking in wonder
Another
up to
snippet from
heaven,
Michelle.
while yet the music pealed along. I hid myself within a fountain in the public square where I lay like the reflex of the moon, seen in a wave under green leaves. Cunt BD, find me here. I hide myself. Find
No one else but the killer knew about this message.
where I hid myself.
If the note is from the Dahlia maniac, he definitely also killed Teresa Terrellson.
Mal and I agree.
But where does that leave us? If this is the Dahlia killer, and he is responsible for the Tarrelson murder, not to mention the Muller
Hang
case.
on a moment, Skipper.
Let me finish, Rusty. We have 5 birds in hand and none in the bush. The department will not survive a scandal if we have to let them all go without catching a fiend first. Your careers would be over for a start, gentlemen.
Looking in wonder.
Ah, fuck it.
While yet
I
the
knew this
music
run was too
pealed
good to be
along,
true.
I hid myself within a fountain in the public square.
You like that stuff? What is it supposed to
It's
mean?
supposed to... Forget what it's supposed to... What does he want it
Where are
to...
you going with this, Cole?
He's obviously taunting us. He believes he's far more intelligent than we are.
Okay, it's some kind of story, right? A guy that God hates, chains him up.
It's an allegory, Rusty.
A what? Story with 2 meanings. A symbolic meaning. But that's what he wants us to think.
Could he be using it literally? Within a fountain in a public square? Could it be that easy?
Can somebody tell me what the fuck is going on?
The fountain in Pershing Square. Come on, we have a clue. Captain, thanks, Ray.
Be careful, Phelps. This is his game you're playing now.
Damn.
Did you read about the woman who stabbed her husband and then pushed him in front of the car?
Ah, where's the exit? There it is. Found it. So,
You know the way. You can drive.
okay. He knows thy way. He can drive.
All those cases, Rusty. What have I been telling you all along?
We gotta get this guy.
I know. Enough women have died.
Yeah, and it's our asses on the line, too,
hit the
Phelps. You heard what the captain said. The department is not gonna take responsibility for all those bad convictions.
Success is a double-edged sword.
Let's just get this sick pervert and have it done with.
Oh dear. There's probably gonna be a body in the fountain.
Rather you than me, Phelps.
There's more stuff up. Oh dear.
You know the local hobos use that as a
What?
drink.
Elizabeth Short. Betty Short. Black Dahlia. There is a cave, all overgrown with trailing odorous plants which curtain out the day. Where next?
Elizabeth Short's Social Security card.
Jesus Christ.
That's not all. There's another stanza from Shelley.
Can you work it out?
How do I
You
decide?
got a city map? See if you can work out where he's taking us. I don't like this freak leading us around by the nose.
How do I do that? Use the main map to study landmarks. How do I study landmarks? What is that? Street crime location, okay. Hidden vehicle. Hidden vehicle. The Good Samaritan Hospital. So I'm looking for landmarks. And I'm assuming it's going to be something like a cave. Hall of Records. Oh my gosh.
Can you drive to this one?
Him. It's really him, the fuck who killed the Dahlia. Can you believe this? He's leading us.
It's his game, Rusty. You may want someone to catch him, but he's extremely dangerous. I doubt if he will give up easily.
Suits me down to the fucking ground. We clip this fuck and we get citation. What a day to be a cop. Pencil pushing Parker won't be able to shove me aside after this.
Wow. This is getting intense.
Can I help you, sir?
Detectives, LAPD. This is very important, sir. How do we get to the top of the chandelier?
You what?
Have a little faith, pal. We're in a real hurry.
Head up to the top floor. There's an access panel and a ladder in the maintenance room.
Thank you. Get out of the way, Rusty. You're gonna just slow me down. Is there any more stairs? No. There's a maintenance room. There's a ladder in the maintenance room. And then a panel that leads to the top.
That price is outrageous.
Don't think it's here. That's not maintenance room. Okay, I think it's right here. Oh, Rusty's already here.
Let's go.
Where? Oh, it's right here.
I'm going out there, Rusty.
Better you than me. Be careful. Could be a trap.
Got it. Watch.
Deirdre Muller's missing watch.
Wow.
From the temple's high of man's ear and eye, roofed over sculptures and poesy. Where have I seen that?
From the murmurs of the unsealed springs where science bedews. Oh, shit.
Jesus Christ, hold it off that goddamn thing. Find a rope, Rusty. There isn't time. Get to between that thing from side to side. Get it over the edge, then jump for it.
Swinging.
Come on. We're gonna go in a second. Swing that goddamn thing and jump for it.
Trying to sprint. Oh, I lost all momentum. Oh my gosh. And it's gonna fall here. Off Lights are down. Okay, great. Alright. Let's try that again. Swing, swing.
Christ, hold it off that goddamn thing. Find a rope, Rusty. It's time. See if you can swing that thing from side to side. Get it over the edge, then jump for it.
Swing.
Come on.
Is it gonna... Oh my gosh.
It's gonna go any second. Swing that goddamn thing and jump for it.
Apparently I don't know how to swing. There we go. Figured out how to swing just at the end there. Alright.
Yeah, well, the higher you climb, the further you fall.
Let's get out of here.
Another Dahlia clue?
No, a yellow gold wristwatch.
From Molder Day.
Yep.
Yes, and a scrap of the poem.
Another location.
If I can work it out.
Okay, well, I'm gonna end it here. So, I will catch you guys in part 19, which I will actually be uploading tomorrow, because I'm gonna do 2 LA Noire videos a day now and 1 StarCraft 2 video, and then or just like I'll switch something up in there, so it's like 1-1-1, so I at least get 3 videos up a day. So, I will catch you guys on the flip side, and don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later.